suspect arrested in connection with the murders of a father and daughter near Fort Recovery sits in the Mercer County Jail tonight. Hello, I'm James Brown. News Center 7 was the only Dayton television station that had a camera in the courtroom as the suspect made his first court appearance late this afternoon. News Center 7's Cheryl McHenry has been following this case since the beginning. She was face-to-face with the suspect today, and she is live in Mercer County tonight. Cheryl?
Good evening, James. Mercer County Sheriff Jeff Gray, he's getting ready to meet with a couple of members of the Grube family, Adrian Grube and Michelle Stallman. They still live in Fort Recovery, and talk by phone with their three sisters who all live out of state. Now, today marks a big break in this case. It was a brutal double murder that rocked this community. 22-year-old Bryant Rhodes was arrested this morning in Union City, Ohio, charged with obstructing justice in the murders of Bob and Colleen Grube. In court, the prosecutor asked the judge to hold Rhodes on $1 million cash bond. Rhodes didn't like that.
I've been in the same town I lived in my whole life. I'm not running nowhere. I'm not trying to get out of nothing. So I don't see why the bond had to be that high. I was going to ask for no water bond so I can get some things taken care of. See my family and stuff.
The judge set Rhodes' bond at $350,000. I tried to talk to Rhodes as he left court. Bryant, you're charged with lying in the case of the Grubes. Do you know who killed the Grubes? Were you there when the Grubes were killed? Do you know who did it? Did you kill the Grubes? Bob and Colleen Grube were bound with duct tape and shot to death in their home near Fort Recovery. Their bodies discovered the morning of November 30th, 2011. Their killers had entered their home through an unlocked door, maybe had even been let in by the Grubes, and ransacked the house, taking a laptop computer with them. The Grubes lived modestly, caring for each other and their family, their murders disrupting the quietude of their rural community, known more for its vast farm fields and cross-tick churches. Word of the arrest came as a relief to one woman we talked to.
And we don't expect that in our community. I suppose nobody expects it in their own neighborhood or where they live, but, that's so rare in this county, so it was such a sad thing.
Now again, Bryant Rhodes sits in jail behind me tonight, charged with obstructing justice in the killings of Bob and Colleen Grube. By tomorrow morning, Mercer County Sheriff Jeff Gray will hold a news conference, at which time we do expect to learn the name and charges against a second suspect in this case. And just by going by previous information we've learned from covering this case, we believe there could also be a third suspect, a woman. There was evidence that a woman was in the house when the Grubes were murdered. Sheriff Gray is planning to brief the Grube family this evening, and we'll try to talk to them as they leave that briefing tonight. We'll have much more tonight on News Center 7 at 11.